So this has definitely been one of the weirdest iPhone launches in probably current or recent history, whatever it's called. And personally, when I saw these specific complaints, usually we can look at them and be like, okay, it's a brand new iPhone. There's going to be issues. When the iPhone 13 came out, there were probably some small issues like some display stuff, but it typically gets better and better throughout time. With this specific iPhone release, there has been so many weird things that have been happening, and honestly, it's probably going to get better. I'm not even going to say that. I hope it gets better very soon. Now, first of all, when these iPhones came out, pre-ordering was very weird. When I officially got these iPhones, my specific boxes were a little scratched up, which has never really happened before. But that is nothing compared to what other people are experiencing. Now, one of the biggest issues that's plaguing the iPhone 14s, as far as I know, I think it's the Pro model, so the Pro and the Pro Max. What's happening is that randomly on some applications that use the cameras, so apps like Instagram and TikTok, and I think Snapchat as well, some of the most used applications and some of the apps that I use almost on an everyday basis, it looks like the cameras on these specific phones are actually just, I guess they're glitching up too much, whereas it's actually rattling and shaking up the cameras. Now, I've seen a couple of reports of this, and I've seen this, none of my iPhones have experienced this yet, luckily, but from videos that I've seen, it's actually it looks to be a software issue, but it can't be good for the phone. If it even does it a couple of times, the way it actually rattles like that is very, very weird, and that really scares me. If my phone started doing something like that, I would think it's about to catch on fire, something like that. Like, that is a very scary feeling to have. So if you are experiencing that, just keep in mind it's totally okay. Your phone is going to be okay, and if something does happen to your phone, Apple is 100% going to be liable for it, and they're probably going to make some type of service repair program. Now, that is crazy. I've never seen that happen before with any iPhone. A lot of people mention like the iPhone 4 holding situation where the antennas weren't working well if you held it a certain way, and then with the iPhone 6 bending. But this is something where, we're so far beyond that kind of stuff that it's kind of weird that Apple even, how this even got through their, supply chain in the first place. Now, there's another issue plaguing the iPhone 14s, and that is actually with it actually freezing after the initial setup. So it looks like after you go through and you actually, I guess when you're transferring data from your old iPhone to your new one, after the transfer is complete, it actually looks like your specific iPhone 14 may actually end up glitching, and it may not even boot you into the actual OS, and it looks like it just freezes for a lot of people. And this is so big, in fact, that I think Apple is probably going to be addressing this and making some sort of over-the-air update somehow. I don't know why this is happening, and what sucks the most is that because a lot of people are going to be going from their old iPhone to their eSIM device, it looks like some people may be out of a phone for a little bit of time until they call their carrier to reactivate their SIM card, because, this eSIM is on that iPhone. They can't transfer it to another phone temporarily. So they will probably, if they have an iPhone 13 or 12, or I think from the 10s beyond, they can go and scan that QR code and probably transfer their SIM card that way. But that's another thing. A lot of people probably don't even know that either. So it looks like this release is very strange. There are tons of problems looming right now. So I guess we're going to see what happens in the future, but that kind of covers it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.